Hello my friends and welcome back to another Medieval 2 commentary. Don't worry, I'm going to continue XCOM, but this weekend I didn't really find time to do so, so now we have Medieval. I got a couple of more replays sent from Demarxus, so thanks a lot to you. And this is one of the new ones. He called it Vikings versus Scott. So this is one of these battles where the Vikings were raiding and plundering through Scotland, and the Scots actually managed to scramble together their army and meet the Vikings to try and seek revenge for all of the losses they've suffered from these raiding parties. And the Vikings didn't manage to get away, so now they need to fight. Let's go over his army. He has on the left side, on his right side, Huskarls, 3 units of cavalry. In front of it, dismounted Huskarls. Then one dismounted feudal knights, peasant archers, 1 unit of catapults, Norse archers. They look awesome as well. Behind them, Viking raiders. Let's have a look at them as well. Well, just simple shield and axe, I guess. Viking raiders 4 times. Then here we have peasants, and peasants. And obviously his general behind all of this, observing it. The Scots positioned themselves down here, are the defender of their country. And the front line Highland archers, 3 units. It's followed up by... How the hell are they called? Galloglech? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5 units. So we did pay a bit extra, but they look awesome, and I bet they are very, very good in close combat. Highlanders twice on the right flank, and then we have spear militia, 4 units, 2 units, well, 1 unit of catapults and 1 unit of ballistas actually. I mean, he kinda has a nice position for these, as he is in the bottom of the valley. It's only a small hill here, but a bigger hill over there. And I don't know if this was tactical positioning or whatsoever. He chose to position his general in the back here. I guess he thought it would be hidden like in Rome. But nope, this is still medieval, where your general gets shown on the map. Doesn't matter where he is. And I think in Shogun 2 that was the same. So because they are the defenders, they're going to let the Vikings attack. You can basically say that the ships of the Vikings are behind these hills because there's a fjord or something like that. So the Vikings need to get past this army nonetheless. So they're going to meet them now in this valley here. And this is not the best thing to see as a Scottish archer at the moment. All these ranks of Vikings that just robbed your monasteries, plundered everything. Catapults didn't manage to hit anything. And now the Marxist plan pays off quite a lot. The peasants are sheep and they are not really there to do anything killing, but they're catching all the archers' fire. As you can okay, this 1 unit is shooting at the Norse archers, but because they have shields, they do have quite the nice value, armor value or buff, so they don't take that much damage. And the Demarxus is using his archers to focus fire on these Highland archers. Already 40 men down. Very nicely done. These guys are falling. They fell a bit as well. So yeah. And here also the charge of these guys, which I bet is awesome with these axes. Wasted on peasants. 1 unit of peasants even gets through here. But yeah, what Demarxus is basically doing is trying to tie down as many units as possible, causing confusion and disarray in the enemy lines with his peasants, tying the enemy units down. Here you can see 5 units on 1 peasant unit. I don't really think that this is too productive. So now the peasants did get partially routed, and now he gets a nice counter charge of with his Viking raiders. Not the best unit, but they will manage. The balance of forces is evenly at defeat, so you're losing a tiny bit. But here the dismounted feudal knights got the downhill charge on these Highlanders. And had 2 units of Highlanders? Yeah, again, he manages to pin the enemy down. Dismounted Huskarls fighting against the spear militia. This unit of spear militia, you're standing more or less useless around. Okay, I think they're trying to flank off against these Huskarls, which are coming in. Catapult landed, a nice shot here on the cavalry. Killing 5 men, not the greatest achievement. Here, Viking Raiders, 2 units marching into these stationary artillery, which is kinda protected by spear militias and Highlanders, which are, at least the spear militia was in this square formation, shield throne or something. And yeah, so not the best way you want to defend these troops. And also you can send these Highlanders in, but they're still just standing there and not getting any attack orders. The general's bodyguard coming from behind. The cavalry surrounds these spear militias. They are in their shield throne though, so they're not going to take too much damage from this cavalry force. And they should much rather focus on these on this general's bodyguard here. Because these Huskarls, dismounted Huskarls, are just killing off these spear militias. These Highlanders, are they winning actually? Nope, they're losing as well. Victory is almost certain. Here, defeat seems certain. So this is the only place where it's the Galloclake. I don't know how you tell them. If anyone knows, please just leave a comment and tell me. But yeah, this is not going... And now the victory seems certain. So, winning in all the major areas. Here, his cavalry managed to rout the Highland archers. And they should just attack now in the rear of this place. Here he's just pinning the units down. They're evenly matched, so you can just leave them there. They're going to fight for quite some time. Did they manage to rout the enemy's general? I can't really see this. No, I saw it. That was a mistake. This is what I wanted to see. So no, the enemy general is still here. Spear militia.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, there he just fell. Meaning this breaks up. Now it's basically Shanrod. Because they are surrounded, they have a couple of units too fast until the last man he leaves the open gap. Now all of them are out. And he gets his, I don't know, revenge on revenge? If you want to put it this way. The Scots wanted to get revenge, but the Vikings did not let them. They just overthrew them, and yeah, the Scottish army needs to replenish and be next time a bit quicker with getting more heavy units out, as well as more strategic, smart moves. As you can see, he just is now moving with all the units he has left towards the center, trying to get them routing. Here's one unit of Highland archers desperately trying to get some kills, but it's not going to happen. It's a massive rout. These guys are just staying here. I don't know what. Looks like they're trying to sneak on horses. But yeah, only these 2 units fighting still because they are surrounded and getting kinda sliced by swords, spears, axes and arrows. And now they run away. Last 2 units, Highland archers and Highland archers. Oh, and one more Highland archers. So if he is a genius, he can kite now and use all of his ammunition and kill everything. But I doubt they have that much ammunition left, and I doubt as well that the Moxie will allow this guy to do this to him. This is a really brave cavalry unit here with 1 man left. Eager, so not even routing or broken. So now it's just cleanup duty. The Vikings tried to get even more loot now, trying to kill all the rest of these Scottish units and whatever valuable armor pieces they have. They're going to salvage these and bring them with them home. Either use them or sell them for profit, whatever pleases them. And then they're just going to be on their way. Either continue to plunder, because they just defeated a whole army, and they will probably think that Scotland will be able to get another army very quickly on their feet, or they just go home because they plundered enough. But as you can see, quite a lot is still remaining of the Viking forces, which is actually Denmark. So they could very well just continue pillaging, as there's nothing to really stop them. Here the Highland archers trying to do their best, kiting, but the cavalry will in the end get them. It's the general's bodyguard trying to do some killing.
Only half of our force remains.
So as you can see, they have roughly half of their forces left, and this is really more than enough they need. Is there any unit that's still fighting? Ah, here actually there came a unit back. Highlanders fighting against peasants. Peasants are broken now. Getting support by Viking raiders, which should be able to clean this up. With balance of forces, defeat is certain. Yeah. So these Viking raiders will clean this plop up, and then we should have nothing left actually. Just Viking forces everywhere. Victory seems certain. Okay, 70 men versus 40, so they're nearly twice as many. And these peasant archers can't be fucked to just like help their friends here a bit. Only a fool, victory seems certain, only a fool. Now the victory is a distinct possibility. Yeah, but now dismounted huskarls. We have 59 before the charge hits. Okay.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all
Just
who
the
remember this
present
day
charge
remember it
makes them
as a
rough.
day of our most glorious victory.
As you can see here, the Scottish player had way more men. That is very impressive. Actually 600 more men. But he lost anything but 300 men remaining. Yeah, the Max 2 had about half of his army left. Captured a nice amount of people there. Let's see which of his units did best. Casualties inflicted: 135 Viking raiders, 154 Viking raiders, 159 peasant archers. That's a very effective unit, I'd say. 148 dismounted huskarls. So overall, very, very well done. The catapults didn't get any kills. Bit unfortunate, but he didn't even need them. So if you enjoyed this battle, please give it a like and subscribe. If you did not, then give it a dislike and tell me in the comments why, as I will try to improve next time. And if you want to send me your replays of any Total War game but Attila, as I don't have this one, then you can do so. Just PM me on YouTube, Steam, via email, I don't mind, wherever. You can send me the replays on, and if you don't know how, just ask me how to and I will gladly tell you so. I'll hope to see you next time as well.